guys, what's going on? Just coming back to do that unboxing that I talked about before. Surprisingly, this is actually going to be 3 different videos. So you're not going to actually see them in the order that I initially intended it to be. Instead, what we're going to have is we're going to have 3 videos in a row that I'm going to shoot right now. And I'm actually going to start instead with the first thing I was going to show you. I'm going to show you the latest thing I got just because it came from another viewer. That is this box here, cover it up on the back. Really cool guy. He contacted me and said he had found something at a local store and he thought that maybe I would enjoy it since he had seen my collection. Put up the viewer's name, the YouTube username, and it's MrBlueberry81, and you'll see that information here. Definitely go check him out. He doesn't do videos, but he's a great guy and he's a loyal viewer here on my channel. So let's just crack into this and see what we got. Okay. Looks like we got this covered in plastic here. Have a note here. Okay. Alright. And the note says, "Hi Clint. Enclosed are 4 Laserdiscs I picked up at Half Price Books." Really cool. They were having a Labor Day weekend sale and the prices were too good to pass up. I don't own a Laserdisc player, but after seeing your collection video, I thought you might want these titles in your collection. However, after viewing your video again to make sure I wasn't sending you any duplicates, I noticed I am, sort of. And I'm not going to list the item here so you can be surprised, but he goes on to say the name of it, of the item. And it says, "You said in your video you had this version but gave it away." And then all of a sudden it says on, "If you don't want it again, please feel free to sell it or re-gift it. Thanks for the great YouTube videos. If there are any Laserdisc titles you were looking for, please let me know and I can check the inventory at Half Price Books the next time I go back. Happy viewing, collecting." And then it's MrBlueberry81, Brad. Okay, that's awesome of me. Really cool. And like I had mentioned in all my videos, I'm very grateful for anything I get, so I'm not going to care if this is an item that's similar to what I've got or whatever, but I'm just going to pull them out here in order. Oh, really cool. First one I got here is Running Man. This is actually one of my favorite movies of this time. Back in the early days of movie renting, I used to rent this a lot after this came out. I always enjoyed it. Today's dates, there's a lot of concepts in this that have been used a lot, but back when I very first saw this, I thought it was amazing. What I really enjoy about this that I found out later is it's based on a Stephen King short story novella, and I ended up reading that and I really enjoyed it. But yeah, if you've never checked out Running Man, it's kind of like about a dystopian future where if you get convicted of a crime, you can go and be on this game show and kind of compete to be freed. Which, of course, when you do that, you're actually putting your life in the hands of these people that are coming to get you, and you're on the run. It's really a great story. It's very 80s for me. It's a nostalgic movie, and I love it, and I'm glad to have it on Laserdisc now. Here's the back of it. This is actually pretty good quality for the age of it. It's got some good color to it, and it's got a nice glossy finish still. Really cool. So there's that one. Okay, this is the item he was talking about that I had, which is Blade Runner, the Director's Cut. This version here I do not have. I've got the Criterion version, which is actually similar to the theatrical cut. But this here, the Director's Cut, is the one that was really, really popular afterwards. And I enjoy all the versions of Blade Runner, so I'll definitely enjoy having this in my collection, even if I have, you know, other Blade Runners. But it's kind of like Star Wars. I've got 2 versions of Star Wars in my Laserdisc collection. Looks like this one is a 2-disc, which is kind of really like a 4-disc, 2 different discs that you flip over. There's the back. Some great artwork there. Hopefully we're not getting too bad of a glare here. I'll try to angle it. Maybe I'm not. But yeah, Blade Runner, the Director's Cut. Awesome. Thank you, man. Those are very cool movies. See what else we got. Oh, awesome. One of my favorites, True Romance. I love this movie. I've actually had this on about every format that's come along except for Laserdisc. I had it on VHS, and I had the director's cut of that, and then I had the initial DVD that came out that had both versions, the unrated version and the regular version, and then I got the 2-disc DVD special edition, and then I got it on Blu-ray. It's an amazing movie. If you've never seen True Romance, I highly recommend it. It's a Tony Scott film, but it's also a script that was written by Quentin Tarantino. That's a marriage made in heaven right there. I love this film, and during the days of when I was a big Quentin Tarantino fan there, about 1994, I watched this movie so much. This was just one of those movies that I was amazed how well it was written, and it's got definitely that Quentin Tarantino charm to the story and all the dialogue. But yeah, True Romance, awesome. I really, really like this movie. So that's a great addition. Thank you so much, man. I love that movie. Oh, and then the last one here, awesome. E.T., just a all-around classic. This is one of those movies that I've had on a lot of formats too, and I never got it on Laserdisc. And mainly the reason I didn't is back during the days when I was really trying to buy Laserdiscs, I could never find this. This was actually pretty hard to find. And I ended up having it on VHS, then later I got it on DVD when they re-released it. But I love E.T. I saw it at theaters when I was a kid, and to this day, it's probably still one of the best movie theater going experiences I ever went to. Back in the early 80s, when a big movie like this would come out, the theaters would be packed and people would stand outside forever to get into a theater. And you kind of see that now, but not really. And back when I went to go see this, that's what happened. It was packed. And E.T. was showing on like half the screens of the theater. It was just a really big deal to go see E.T. And I love this movie. I really enjoy the original version. This version, I don't like the special edition that Spielberg did. Not that anything's necessarily wrong with it. It's a perfectly fine movie. It's just the differences that they made to it are too noticeable for me. It detracts from the story. And I would prefer to just see it like it originally was. But E.T. is an amazing, amazing film. If you've never seen E.T., I have no idea why you're watching this video now if you've never stumbled across E.T. sometime in your life. It's one of those movies that everybody's seen. But that's a great film. So I got some awesome stuff. These are the 4 movies once again. E.T., True Romance, Blade Runner, the director's cut, and Running Man. I am stoked. This was an awesome package, man. Thank you so much. I will definitely enjoy these. These 4 movies I have on Blu-ray, and I could watch them anytime I want. But I'm really excited to see these on Laserdisc, which that's exciting for me. Some things are just nostalgic, and this is one of them. So thank you so much. I really enjoyed this package, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Yeah, thank you so much, man. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it at that. You guys definitely go check out MrBlueberry81. At least go by and say hi and tell him that you enjoyed seeing the video that was up on my channel. And if you're a Laserdisc fan, you can go over there and congratulate him for definitely adding to my collection. That was really nice of him. He didn't have to do that. He doesn't have a Laserdisc player or a collection of his own, and he just did that out of the kindness of his heart, and I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Now I'm going to switch over to my next box opening, so you guys will see that again probably tomorrow, maybe the day after that. Depends on how fast these can upload, but the very next box opening you will see me in this same shirt, and don't assume that I've just been wearing this 3 days in a row, but I'm going to continue on with my box openings, and I will see you guys again next time. All right.